I cannot believe I am making this video, and it is the start to me upending my life, essentially. I am leaving Virginia and heading to New York. If you are new here, my name is Shauna. I am a 46-year-old mom of two, a 21-year-old and a 16-year-old. I have a dog who you may hear in the background chomping on his bone. I experienced a layoff in 2023 and I was unemployed for 9 months. After that 9 months, I did obtain employment, but it was only part-time. In the midst of that, I also started doing virtual assistant work. The part-time job that I took, I did not enjoy it, and it was just something to make ends meet. And even though I took it to make ends meet, the ends did not meet. Barely making enough to cover my expenses, and as a result, I was always behind the 8 ball. That is no way to live. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. It takes a toll on you mentally and emotionally, and then manifests physically because the stress is just insurmountable. Because of that, I have to give up my home, the place that I have called home since 2021. I could have continued to scrimp and try to get by every month, but essentially I decided that this was a good time to just say, F it. I'm going back to school to get my degree. I have always wanted to go back. I got my associate's degree from FIT, the Fashion Institute of Technology. After that, took many years off. My son is 21 now, so 21 years. It was FIT. I did a stint at Howard, but I lost my job during that, so I couldn't afford it. So now I'm going back to New York to finish what I started. Again, I decided to go back to school at this stage in my life because my son is currently in school. My daughter will be a senior next year in high school, and I want to show them, they've seen me struggle. They've seen me be successful. I want to show them how important education is, and hopefully that it will and can propel you to be successful in life and just open doors that may not otherwise be open if you don't have a degree. And now that's not me being shady. I have an associate's. I have also been without a degree, and it's just, especially now that I have still been looking for full-time work. With my experience and the credentials, certificates, as well as the associate's degree, I can't even apply for things because they're like a bachelor's degree is required. And I just feel like I've always wanted to get my bachelor's. I've always wanted to master it and get my master's degree. And then I've always wanted to be Dr. Shauna. And I wanted to do it by the time that I was 50. I still have time to get that done. I only have a few semesters left to get my bachelor's degree. And so that is why I decided to do it now. No time like the present. There's no reason for me to stay at a job that I'm not happy at, that is causing me stress. Challenges I faced in making this decision. What challenge didn't I face in making this decision? Financially, there's financial implications. I'm leaving the apartment. I'm breaking the lease. So I will be responsible for paying that back, I'm sure, unless I can get it thrown out some kind of way. Family considerations. My son is 21. He is getting ready to be out on his own anyway. My daughter, she is fine where she is. She's with her dad. I will be in New York during the week. I have classes 3 days a week, but then the rest of that time I can do whatever. So I can come back here. I can stay with my partner at his house. I can stay with my mom. I just won't have a place that is mine in my name while I'm in school. Resigning from my job wasn't hard for me. I know I did it immediately. I did not give 2 weeks notice. Judge me if you must. It just wasn't an environment where I was thriving or happy or even content. It was a source of contention every single day. And I even started having like anxiety and panic attacks due to the stress of the job. So it was just time to go. I know that when I tell people that, there will be some reactions, I'm prepared for it. And I really don't care. That's my preparation is I don't care. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this for my betterment and my survival going forward. So it is what it is. How do I feel about this transition? Excited. I loved my school while I was there. And though I am significantly older, I don't feel any type of way about that. That's also where I was born. I was born in New York. Though I was raised in PG County, Maryland, we spent every summer in New York. So several months out of the year, and for the summer, my mom would ship us off to New York, us meaning my brothers and I. And again, I went to school in New York. I was there for 2 years. I was there when 9/11 happened. I'm excited to back and see how much it has changed, about the challenge of being in school full time again, just to be in the energy of New York. I'm nervous about being a non-traditional student of a significant age. It's one thing to be a non-traditional student. You're like 25, 26. I am 46. I'm thinking about ageism. Will that be a situation? I don't look old, but I look my age. I have never walked around saying, oh, I look so young. I look my age. It's definitely giving auntie, and I'm fine with that. I think I look good for my age. Being this age and being in the dorm with a roommate will be a change. I think that I can adapt. I am more concerned with my roommate. Like, I don't want my roommate to feel away because they think that I'm going to be policing them or something like that. I'm like, child, I do not care. Do what you're going to do as long as it's not jeopardizing our living arrangement. Like, make sure we still have a place to come to. I'm cool with whatever you choose to do. Don't be having people run up and out of here. But yeah, like, respect me and I'm gonna respect you. I don't care about judgment. What I do care about is that my family will be okay with me being in New York a few days out of the week, because I do plan on, especially in the beginning, to come home every weekend. Nervous about how my boy, my doggy, will be until I can get him up to New York with me. That's how I'm feeling about it. This is it. This is me upending my life. This is me starting anew. This is me opening a new chapter of the story that is Shauna, Janelle, and here goes nothing.